Mataji.
Now here Haridas Thakur says, these two rogues, first they said, oh brothers, where will you go? How will you escape Jagai and Madhya? And in this way, Haridas Thakur said, I cannot go further. Why am I coming with? Why am I going again to this restless people? I am coming with you also. राखी लेना कृष्ण काल यवनेर थानी चंचलेर बुद्धये आजी प्राण हराई. 102, chapter number 13, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Krishna just saved me from the wrath of the Yavanas, and now today I will lose my life due to your mischievous nature. Now he's scolding Nityananda Prabhu. Why should we go there? Still, I'm coming with you. I'm not able to run also. You can run very fast. I cannot run. Just now I got saved from these Yavanas, and now again, because of your mischievous nature, I have to face these people. Haridas said just a few days ago, Krishna saved me from the hands of a Yavana, who was a Qazi in the province of Madhya. Khanna Prabhu, mute your phone. But today I am almost certain to lose my life due to the fault of the restless intelligence of the person known as Nityananda. Now he's arguing with Nityananda. Why is it that we have to go to these people? Already I have faced a lot again because of you. And you are such a restless intelligence, you have restless intelligence, because of you I am going to lose my life. Nityananda bole, Ami nahi ye chanchal. Mane bhavi dekha tomara prabhu se vivala. Nityananda Prabhu says, I am not a restless person. Think carefully. It is your Lord who is agitated. So it is just the Lord's instructions I am following. I am not a restless person. In protest of Haridas' statement, Nityananda said, I have become restless by seeing how the Lord is agitated. But personally, I am not restless. Mahaprabhu is a poor Brahmana. Like a king, he has ordered me to preach the names of Hari at each and every house. I am simply following his order. Sometimes it happens. When you're sincerely following the orders of your spiritual master, there may be many who will argue with you. Why are you doing all these things? What is the necessity of doing so many? But then, if a person is surrendered to his guru, the agitation of his guru is to serve Krishna. He just has to follow. Brahmana haya yena raja yagya kare, tana bole buli sava prati ghare ghare. Although he is a Brahmana, he gives orders like a king. On his instructions, we preach door to door. So now here Nityananda Prabhu says,
उससे अकेले में बात करूं कि सबके सामने बात करूं?
सबके सामने बात करूं. Who is this? Shilpa Patangi. Actually, when you hear the class, you should be silent. Because these are the most important verses of Chaitanya Bhagavat. You should sit in a place where you're not disturbed. Then, कथाओं ये नाही सुनी सेई आज्ञाताना चोर डंगा बाई लोक नाही बोले आना. He gives orders that we have never heard before. And as a result, people call us thieves and hypocrites. So whatever orders he gives, people have not heard such orders before. There's a deep misunderstanding among the people. They think that we are thieves, we are hypocrites. Nityananda said, I have not heard anyone give instructions like Gaur Sundar has. Because the instruction of the Shastra is never go and give Krishna consciousness to faithless people. But here exactly opposite. So no one has heard such instructions. He is a Brahmana, but he orders like a king. While following his order, people considered us trespassing, thieves, or hypocrites in disguise. Na karile agyatana, sarva nasha kore. Karile o agyatana, yei phala dhare. If we disobey his order, we will be ruined. If we follow his order, this is the result. So if we don't follow, we'll be ruined. And if we follow, what is the result? There will be an agitation. People will be agitated, and we are facing such type of miscreants. All this will happen. Apana prabhura dosha na janah tumi. Dui jane balilama dosha bhagiyam. You do not admit your Lord's fault, although we both spoke to them. You accuse me of being at fault. So when Mahaprabhu gave instructions, both you and I are preaching at every house. But it is very sad that you accuse me of being at fault. I'm not alone at fault. Mahaprabhu is also involved. So why don't you accuse him also? Why are you just accusing me? Sometimes it is a very pathetic condition. The devotee may be sincerely following the Guru, but there will be some god brothers or his dependents who will accuse him. Actually, they should accuse the Guru, isn't it? Because of you, we are facing all this problem. Hena mate dui jane ananda kandala. Dui dasyu dhaya pache dekiya vikala. In this way, the two Prabhus engaged in blissful quarrels as they watched the two rogues chasing them become confused. So both of them are actually quarreling, but it was a blissful quarrel. Dhaya aila nija thakurera badi. Madhyera vikshepa dasyu pade rodaradi. Now they ran into the Lord's house, and here the two rogues rolled on the ground being intoxicated by wine. Jagai and Madhya had both drunk excessive wine before chasing Nityanand and Haridas. Rodha Radi means moving quickly or running about. Dekha na paya dui madhya par rahila. Sheshe huda hudi dui janai bajila. So unable to see the two Prabhus, the drunkards gave up to chase and eventually began to push and shove each other. So this is the first interaction with Jagai and Madhya. When they saw, they were not able to, they went to Jagai and Madhya, and Jagai and Madhya started chasing them. And Lord Nityananda and Haridas ran inside the house of Haridas Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And here, both of them, after giving up, they gave up the chase and they started drinking more. They were completely intoxicated. Madhya vikshepa dui. Madhya vikshepa dui. Kichu na janila. Achila va kon sthane. Uthar va rahila. So they were intoxicated by wine, and the two could not remember a thing about where they were before and where they were now. They were completely intoxicated. Kotakshane dui prabhu ulatiya chaya. Kotha gela dui dasyu dekite na pai. So after a while, the two Prabhus looked back and could not see where the two rogues have gone. So the two rogues were chasing, but then Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas says, I am not able to run so fast. But still he ran, these two rogues, they ran behind them. And after some time, they could not see these two rogues. So the conclusion is what? When you preach Krishna consciousness, there will be such type of retaliation. There will be people who will talk, who will abuse you. But then we just have to follow the orders of a spiritual master. If a spiritual master says, preach here, then you have to preach. If a spiritual master says, don't preach here, then you just have to stop preaching them. Simple. Sthira hai dui jane, kola kuli kare, asiya chalila yata, Prabhu Vishwan bhare. The two felt pacified and embraced each other. They laughed and they then went to see Vishwambara. So we can conclude also this was an intentional argument between them to confuse Jagai and Madhya. One says, "Hey, why are we going here? Hey, you are a mad person. Don't talk to them. Leave them." So both were actually having a wonderful conversation, a blissful quarrel. And seeing them, even Jagai and Madhya were confused. They started chasing. And now both are hugging each other. Vasi yache Mahaprabhu Kamala Lochana Sarvanga Sundar Rupa Madana Mohan. So Lord has beautiful eyes. So that is why one of the name of Lord is Kamala Lochana. Kamala Nayana, Kamala Lochana. Sarvanga Sundara Rupa Madana Mohan. So beautiful limbs of his body. He has such a beautiful limbs that it even bewilders the Cupid, Madana Mohan. Chaturdike Rahi Ache, Vaishnava Mandala. Anyonye Krishna Katha Kohena Sakala. Now Mahaprabhu is surrounded by the Vaishnavas who were discussing the topics of Krishna among themselves. Kahena apana tattva sabha madhya range. Shweta dvipapati yena sanakadi sange. The Lord joyfully discussed his own glories in that assembly, just as the Lord of Shvetadvipa did in the association of the sages headed by Sanaka. Nityananda Haridas Henai Samaya. Divasa Vrittanta Yata Sammukhe Kahai. So at that time, Nityananda and Haridas came before the Lord and reported to him what had happened that day. Aparupa Dekilama Aji Dui Jana Parama Madhyapa Puna Balaya Brahmana. So Lord, you asked us to go and preach, give Krishna consciousness to everyone. But today we saw two strange persons. Parama Madhyapa. They were great drunkards. And on top of them, they called themselves Brahmanas. Balare Balila Tari. Bala Krishna Nama. Khidadiya Anilika Bhagye Rahe Prana. So Lord, we actually went there, requested them very nicely to chant the holy name. They had drunk so much. But we went there, we begged them. It's not that we scolded them, we begged them. But in response, what happened? They chased us. Somehow we are fortunate to be alive. Prabhu bole, ke se dui, kiba karanama, brahmana haya kena har kore, hena kama. Hey, what is this? Who are those people? They are calling themselves brahmanas. And who are they? And why are they behaving like this? What are their names? Because Mahaprabhu says it is not proper for brahmanas to drink wine. It is not the duty of a brahmana to act like rogues and chase Vaishnavas. Sammukhe achila Gangadasa Srinivasa kahaye yateka tara vikarma prakasha. Gangadhas and Shivas, who were sitting before the Lord, began to relate the sinful activities of those two. ते दुईर नाम प्रभु जगाई मगाई. सुब्राह्मण पुत्र दुई जन्म यही थानी. संगे दोषे से दोहार है न हैलमती. अजन्म मदिरा बाई बाई आन नाही गती. So then, two were Gangadas and Srivas. They started relating about Jagai and Madai. They said the two names, their names are Jagai and Madai. And they are the sons of Subrahmana, a very pious Brahmana. Who is a pious Brahmana who engages himself in occupational duties, in their respective occupational duties. What happened because of the bad association, they have developed such mentality. They have been attached to drinking wine since their birth. Now, due to the influence of bad association, his two sons have become engaged in sinful activities like harming others and plundering wealth. So, right from the childhood, they got a bad association, though they are born to a very wonderful in a wonderful family. Father is a wonderful Brahmana. Se duira bhaye nadiyara lokadare hen nahi yara घरे चुरी nahi pare. Everybody in Madhya is afraid of these two. There is no house that has been plundered by them. Se duira pataka kahite nahi thani. Apane sakala dekha janaka goshari. Janaha goshari. There is no limit to the sinful activities, O Lord. You know and see everything. Prabhu bole, janun sei dui beta khanda khanda karimo aile mora heta. The Lord said, yes, I know these two fellows. If they come here, I'll cut them to pieces. Nityananda bole, khanda khanda kar tumi se dui thakite kothana aibe ami. Do whatever you want, you cut them to pieces, but I will not go out as long as they are there. Now, this is another powerful statement of Nityananda Prabhu. He says, oh Lord, you do whatever you want. I am not going to go. And Mahaprabhu said that he would cut Jagai and Madai to pieces. Nityananda replied, I will not be able to follow your order as long as they are alive. किसेरा वा एक तुम्ही करह बड़ाई आगे से दुई जन गोविंद बलाई. Then Nityananda Prabhu says, why do you brag so much? First get these two to chant the names of Govinda. स्वभावे धार्मिके बलये कृष्ण नाम यही दुई विकर्म भय नाही जने आन. यही दुई उधारो न यदि दया भक्ति दाना तबे जानी पातकी पावन हेन नाम. So then a pious person naturally chants the name of Hari, Krishna. But these two do not know anything other than sinful activities. If you deliver these two by awarding them devotional service, then I will know that you are Patita Pavana, the deliverer of the fallen. On top of that, now here Nityananda Prabhu says, cutting them to pieces is not the solution. If you are Patita Pavana, anyhow, they are born in a Brahmana family. That means some Sukruti is there. You can deliver them by giving Harinam. So pious persons, they naturally chant the names of Krishna. But these two are not candidates for accepting any good instructions and are only interested in sinful activities. If you can induce these two to chant the name of Govinda, then the glories of your name, Patita Pavana, will be protected and your words will prove meaningful. People call you that you are Patita Pavana. You have appeared in the most compassionate mood. Amare tariya yata tomarat mahima. Tatodike ye duire nuddharena sima. The deliverance of these two will certainly be more glorious than the deliverance of me. See how Nityananda Prabhu is praying. It is said, when your spiritual master prays for you to Krishna, then the disciple is delivered. It is the spiritual master who prays to Radharani, please give pure devotional service. On one's own capacity, we cannot even ask Krishna anything. So here Nityananda Prabhu is praying for them. Just see the whole thing, how it is happening. Nityananda Prabhu says, I'll not go out. And then immediately when Krishna says, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, I'll cut them to pieces. Nityananda Prabhu says, no, you are Patita Pavana. You can only deliver them. So it is begging on behalf of them. Hasi bole Vishwambara, Haila Uddhara, Ye Ishane Durashana, Paila Tomara. Vishwambara laughed, smiled. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu smiled and replied, they were delivered the moment they got your darshan. Again, this is most powerful. Guru Krishna Prasad Paye Bhakti Lata Bija. Brahmanda Bharite Brahmita Kona Bhagyavan Jiva. There is a fortunate soul who gets Guru Kripa. Nityananda Prabhu is Adi Guru. As what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, they are already delivered when they met you, they saw you. So a person comes in the disciplic succession, automatically he is delivered. And on top of that, the Guru asks for his deliverance to Lord. So he has double benefit. Vishesha tintaha tumi etika mangala. Achirate Krishna tara kariva kushala. You are so concerned for the benefit that Krishna will soon arrange for their well-being. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is glorifying Nityananda Prabhu, that you are really concerned for their benefit. Now where did Srila Prabhupada go? He went to the West. There, he did not meet the people who were very pious, nothing. They were all absorbed in all sinful activities. But still, following the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Jare dekho tare kaho Krishna Upadesh. Srila Prabhupada went and gave, and he was concerned like a parent, concerned like a mother for the deliverance. That is why we find how Krishna conscious movement started by Srila Prabhupada is successful. Shri Mukhera Vakya Shuni Bhagavata Gana. Jai Jai Haridwani Karila Thakana. On hearing these words from the lotus mouth of the Lord, all the devotees chanted Jai Jai Hari Hari. Haila Uddhara Sabe Manila Hridaye. Advaite Rastane Haridasa Katha Kahe. Now they are completely convinced that the two were already delivered. Haridas then went before Advaita and spoke as follows. So that will do tomorrow. Any questions you can ask.
हरे कृष्ण माता जी, दंडवत प्रणाम। माता जी, कल हमने भागवतम में भी राजा वेन का देखा कि वो ब्राह्मण, मतलब वो पायस किंग थे, मगर फिर बैड एसोसिएशन और इंस्ट्रक्शन ब्राह्मणा की फॉलो नहीं करने की वजह से वो पतित हो गए। तो उनको बचाने के लिए भी भगवान आए। तो यहाँ पे सेम ऐसा ही है कि जगाई मगाई को बचाने के लिए भगवान आते हैं। तो भगवान को ब्राह्मणा कितने पसंद है वो हम समझ सकते हैं, राइट माता जी? ब्राह्मणा भगवान को बहुत प्रिय है। माता जी आपका आवाज नहीं आ रहा है, म्यूट है।
ब्राह्मणों से इसलिए प्रेम करते हैं क्योंकि ब्राह्मणों को दिया है क्वालिटीज, अगर वो यूज नहीं करते तो दया आता है उनके प्रति। शास्त्र पढ़ने का ज्ञान, उसके लिए जो इंटेलिजेंस सब दिया हुआ है, अगर कोई ब्राह्मण उसको यूज नहीं करता है तो दंड भी देते हैं, उसी समय में उसके प्रति दया भी रखते हैं। भगवान सबके प्रति दया करते हैं, सिर्फ ब्राह्मणों के प्रति नहीं, सबके प्रति। हर एक जीव का उद्धार करने के लिए भगवान अवतरित होते हैं। भगवान इतना थे कि असुरों से भी भगवान दया रखते हैं, इसलिए असुरों को भी उद्धार करते हैं। भगवान किसी के प्रति पक्षपात नहीं करते, समोहन सर्वभूतेषु। भगवान किसी के प्रति पक्षपात नहीं है।
माता जी आज के दौर में जो ब्राह्मणा है वो सब द्विज बंधु जैसे ही है, सब सब कर, ये जगाई मगाई जो कर रहे वो सब कर रहे हैं
सब
आज
नहीं,
में करंट, सब कर रहे हैं
जनरल
माता जी।
स्टेटमेंट नहीं बोलना है। ब्राह्मण है जो अपना वेद पाठ भी अच्छा कर रहे हैं, सब थोड़ी जगह ही मदाई है। जाइए श्रीरंग में जाके देखिए ब्राह्मण कैसे वेद का उच्चारण करते हैं, 4000 दिव्य प्रबंधम बोलते हैं। ब्राह्मणिकल कल्चर जहाँ कहीं कहीं सेव हुआ है, स्पेशली साउथ में बहुत ज्यादा सेव करके रखा है। अच्छे ब्राह्मण भी हैं, द्विज बंधु भी हैं। इसलिए कृष्ण कॉन्शियस मूवमेंट क्या करता है, जो द्विज बंधु है उसको जाके शेक करता है। जो ऑलरेडी कर रहे हैं अच्छी तरह से, उनको क्या बोलना है, उनसे जाके सीखना है।
यस माता जी, थैंक यू सो मच माता जी।
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? So we have a wonderful program which is going to upcoming program 21st onwards to 23rd. I'll be putting that today. 21st onwards we have Ram Katha till 24th. 22nd we 20th, sorry, 20 to 23rd. 20 to 23rd. 20 Ram Katha starts, that is Saturday. 21st is Sunday. We have Ram Darbar Rath Yatra. Every year we do Rath Yatra on 26th. Jagannath Rath Yatra we are going to hold it on the main day. Is Ram Darbar Rath Yatra, which was a demand and a request by all the RSS people also, they wanted. So 21st will be Ram Darbar Rath Yatra. 22nd, the opening of Ayodhya temple. So it is a pride for all of us. So there will be Sahasra Deepavali, Sahasra Deeputsava, followed by Ram Katha. And 23rd, we have Sita Kalyanam, Ram Sita Vivah, again followed by Ram Katha. So these 4 days will be dedicated for the wonderful event of the opening of our Ayodhya temple. Okay. Hari Bol. Vancha kalpadabhivesha कृपा सिंधु व्यवच पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। वैष्णववंदे की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद।